Definitely. Definitely. I totally agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like, oh, whether I have read all this or not, it sounds like it looks like all new.
Right. Easy come, easy go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I think we are broadcasting now on Facebook. I could check that. And let's go here and test. I can't see it on my cell phone. Yes, I can see it here.
Mhm.
So we'll just get started in a minute here.
Nobody joined yet.
Yeah, people must be tired from yesterday's celebrations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nonetheless, we will proceed as planned. Okay, and who joined us?
Aruni Mataji.
Aruni has joined us, and we have two Arunis here for some reason. Surachi has also joined us. Okay. All right, so let's get started here.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Every time I try to join in, it puts me in the waiting room. And I mean, this is not only now, this has been for a long time. Do you see me in the waiting room or no?
And no, the waiting room was switched off as soon as Sutapa joined.
Oh, okay.
You know what? You must have been in the waiting. No, I had some technical glitches today.
No, it's not only today, it's every time because I've been, I
Okay,
logged on from.
Let's talk about that later. I'm broadcasting on
Oh,
Facebook. Okay. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that, Anani. Okay, so let's get started after these brief prayers to the spiritual master. Om Jnanatimrandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, welcome to our class on Bhagavad-gita. It's so good to be back again with you after a long time.
1 week.
We didn't have two classes. It seems like ages to me.
Yes. 2 weeks. I mean,
yeah.
The yesterday also.
Right. Okay, so let's get started. Aruni, were you saying something?
No, I said after 1 week.
After 1 week, yeah, but 2 classes, right? Wednesday and Saturday and Saturday. Okay, so we are reading from the Bhagavad-gita, first chapter, and we have done 12 verses from there. That's amazing. There are about 46 verses in this chapter. And if we go through and practice chapter 1, it kind of covers the verses from chapter 1 cover all the letters of the Sanskrit alphabet. So, then it becomes easier to read the subsequent chapters. There's a lot of variety here. Okay. So let's get going here. So it's a small verse. Tataha shankascha bhairyascha pranavanak go mukhaha sahasaiva sahasaivabhya hanyanta sashabdastumulo bhayat. Now this one is full of tongue twisters, and
Mataji, you are not sharing
We
the
can't
screen.
see the screen.
Oh, you are complaining 4 lines later. Okay, sorry about that. You're good students. You don't complain. Okay, so here, chapter Bhagavad Gita, verse 1, chapter 1, verse number 13. Tataha shankascha bhairyascha pranavanak go mukhaha sahasavyabhya hanyanta sashabdastumulo bhavat. So, like I was saying, this is full of tongue twisters, and this is a very big word, as you can see. But it's many words combined, and as they do in Sanskrit, that they do sandhi. This one, sa shab. So there is a sa, and then there is a sha. So that is to be considered, and then there is a apostrophe here, which means that the a here is silent. Okay. So let's familiarize ourselves with the verse. It's okay if we have a little trouble. So let me just see. I'm trying to put my things here, the order in which we are going to read it. So I have, before I forget, I had Sutapa join me, then I had Aruni. I know Meera is traveling. She can't make it today. And Suruchi is here. And I don't know, Sadhana Mata will join or not. She was a little bit under the weather. Okay, so let's get going here. on the translation. So after that, the conchshells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Now, this is such an interesting thing to note, that this is the English word tumultuous. Tumulo bhavat, right? Tumulo bhavat. So you can see that the Sanskrit, English language also has got its root in Sanskrit. So tumultuous actually comes from the Sanskrit tumulo, tumulo. And so here, going into the synonyms, again, familiarizing ourselves with the words from today, tataha, thereafter. So it says thereafter means after, right? So something had happened. Do you remember from last week what had happened? Verse number 12. Tasya sanjanayan harsham Guru Vridha Pitamaha Singhanadam Vinatyache Shankam Dadmau Pratapavan. Right? So it was talking about that Duryodhana, after he does the observation of the armies and talks about the pros and cons and of the situation there, then Guru Vridha, the elderly of the Kuru dynasty, Bhishma, he blew his conch shell, right? So we have to notice the respect that is given there, that everybody waited. Everybody, I had mentioned that they had not slept the night before. They were so excited about this war. And so when the war is about to begin, it's not that everybody goes off and starts blowing their conch shell. They have to wait. And so since the Kuru Vridha Pitamaha, Bhishma Pitamaha is the elderly and the eldest, so to speak, there, others have to wait for him to blow the conch shell and to signal the start of the fight. And then as soon as he blows his conch shell, so thereafter, right? So after that, what happened? Shankha. Shankha is conch shell. So we know, we are familiar with the conch shell. We blow that in our temples. Ja also bheriyaha, large drums. So here we'll be talking about, different kinds of instruments that were used to create the sounds and music there. Bheriya, bheri, as we also know in Hindi, large drums. Cha and Panav Anaka, small drums, and kettle drums. Kettle drums is, Dindora, as you know. Go mukhaha. Go mukhaha is horns. And these horns are used to blow and produce sounds again. Sahasa, all of a sudden, right? So what happened, that after Bhishma blew his conch shell, after that, all of a sudden, all these things started because they were waiting, right? So immediately they started. So that's to get the mood of the war that's going to start. Eva, certainly, abhya hanyanta. Abhya hanyanta. You see, abhya hanyanta. Sahasa bhe hanyanta. So abhya hanyanta were. And simultaneously sounded. So abhyahanyanta were simultaneously sounded. This will require a little bit of practice. These are difficult words today. Saha, that, shabdaha. So again, like I said, this is a sa and this is a sha here. Saha, shabdaha. Shabda means, we know, sound, or we also know another word is shabd means word, but shabd comes from sound. Right? Combine sound. Tumulaha, tumultuous. Abhavat, and this A is silent when we are pronouncing it, so it will be bhavat. Abhavat means became. So after that, the conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Right? And although we don't find the word trumpets over here in this, right? But go mukhaha is used as a trumpet, to blow. So that's the closer that it comes. And horns were all suddenly sounded. Okay, so let's go and try this again from here. Ta, taha, shankhash, cha, bhir, yashcha, pa, na, vanaka, pana, vanaka, go, mukhaha, sa, saha, so saha, say, va, bhya, han, yanta, sa, shabdas. So this is sa, sh, sa, sh. Okay. Sa, shabdas, tumulo, bhavat. Okay. Ta, taha, shankhash, sha and sha. Shankhash, cha, bher, yash, cha, pana, va, na, ka, go, mu, khaha, saha, sai, va, bhya, han, yanta, sa, shabdas, tu, mu, lo, bhavat. Okay, so let's practice this today, starting with Sutapa Mataji. And did anybody else join us here? Okay, no. So let's get going. Yeah, I remember that Varshana Mataji also won't be able to join us. She's bereaved. Okay, so let's go. Sutapa.
Ta, thaha, shan, shankhash, cha,
Khash.
khash. Yeah. Khash, cha, vir, yash, cha, pa, na, va, na, ka, go, mu, khaha.
Yeah, so this one over here is Ana.
Yeah.
End with a dot. So
Yes.
Pa-ana.
Yes, Mataji, I
Yeah.
tried that.
Try that. Ana, right?
Na.
Veena, right? Krishna, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue,
Sha,
please.
ha, shei, va, vaya,
Bhya.
vya. Yeah. Vya, han, yan, ta, sha, shab, dash, tu, mu, lo, va, bhat.
Bhavat. Okay, good. Aruni Mataji.
Ta, taha, shan, kash, cha, bher, yash, cha, pa, na, va, na, ka, go, mu, kaha, sa, ha, sai, va, bhya, han, yan, ta, sa, shabdas, tu, mu, lo, bhavat.
Very good. Suruchi.
Ta, taha, shankhas, cha, bhed, yash, cha, pana, va, na, ka, go, mu, khaha, sa, ha, sai, va, bhya, han, yanta, sa, shab, da, das, tumu, tumulo, bhavat.
Bhavat. Very nice. Okay, back to Sudapa.
Ta, taha, shan, khash, cha, vir, yash, cha, pa, na, va, na, ka, go, mu, kaha, khaha, sha, ha, she, va, vya, han, yanta, sha, shab, dash, tu, mu, lo, va, vat.
Bhavat. Very good. Aruni.
Ta, taha, shan, kash, cha, bher, yash, cha, pa, na, va, na, ka, go, mu, kaha, sa, ha, sai, va, bhya, han, yan, ta, sa, shab, das, tu, mu, lo, bhavat.
Yeah, very good. Suruchi.
Tataha Shankhas cha bhed yas cha pranavaka go mu kaha sahasai va bhyahan yata sa shabdas tu mulo bhavat.
Very nice. Back to Sudapa.
Ta, taha, shan, khash, cha, vir, yash, cha, Pana Bhanaka Gomukha Shaha Shiva Vya Hanyanta Shashabdas Tumulo Vavat. Mataji, when we will sing, so where should we take the breath on the third line? Because all is together. This one, the third
Yeah,
line.
we won't. Yeah, finally, when we are pronouncing it, we won't take a break anywhere. Sahasevabhya hanyanta, like that. Sahasevabhya hanyanta. Maybe you will take a break here, like here. Bhya. Sahasevabhya. Sahasevabhya hanyanta. The only place I'm seeing is a slight break here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Ah, yes.
That are we doing it? We're not doing it together, right?
Yeah, still good. Yeah. Still good pieces.
Tataha shankascha vyascha panavanaka gomukhaha sahasaiva sa shabdastu bhavat.
Very nice.
Tataha shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukhaha sahasaiva hanyanta sa shabdastu mulo bhavat.
Very nice. So, Tapa?
Tataha shankascha viryascha pana vanaka gomukhaha shahashiva vya hanyanta sha shabdas tumulo bhavat.
Bhavat. Right here, see, this is soft, soft, hard, soft, soft, right?
Yes.
Pana, va, na, ka.
Naka.
Right? Yeah. Panavanak. Like that we'll go. Panavanak go mukhaha. Sahasaivabhya hanyanta. Shashabdastumulo bhavat. Okay. All right. Aruni. One more time to break down. And then we'll go full from next time. It might become a little easy when you're going full, actually. Yeah, but let's go. Yeah, one more time. Small only. Break down only.
Tataha shankascha viryascha panavanaka gomukhaha sahasaivabhya hanyanta sa shabdastu bhavat.
Tataha shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukhaha sahasaiva hanyanta sa shabdastu mulo bhavat.
Very nice.
So Mataji, breakdown or full?
No, full.
Okay. Tatha shankascha viryascha panavanaka mukhaha shahashaivayan hanyanta shashabdas dastumulo bhavat.
Very nice.
Shahashaivayan. I don't know.
Sahasai. If you don't know, then look at this one and then pronounce.
Yes,
Look at this one
Mataji,
and then
I'm having trouble.
Sahasaivabhya. Yeah, Sahasaivabhya. Practice, it will come. That's why we will spend some time practicing here. Go ahead, Rani.
Are we doing it together?
No. Together means the piece together. Yeah.
Are we joining it up?
Yes.
Tataha shankascha viryascha panavanaka gomukhaha Sahashaivabhyahanyanta Sashabdastumulo Bhavat.
Very nice.
Tatha shankascha bhedyascha pranava nakago mukhaha saha shaivya. I'm sorry. Saha seva bhaya hanyanta sa shabdastumu lo bhavat.
Bhavat. Very nice.
तथा शङ्खश्च वीर्यश्च पणावानकगोमुखः सहसैव्या हन्यन्त सशब्दशतुमुलो भवत्.
Okay, very good. Yeah, keep going.
Tataha shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivabhyahanyanta sashabdastumulo bhavat.
Very good. Suchi.
Tatha shankascha bhedyascha pranavānaka mukhaha saha seva bhayahanyanta sa shabdastumulo bhavat.
Good. Continue. Yeah.
Okay.
My
Aruni
turn,
Mataji,
right?
are you telling something?
Huh?
Should I go or are you telling something?
Wait, is it my turn or your turn?
No, my turn.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. तथा शङ्खश्च वीर्यश्च पणावानकगोमुखः सहसैवाभ्या हन्यन्त सशब्दशतुमुलो भवत्.
Very good.
Tataha shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivabhyahanyanta sashabdastumulo bhavat.
Very nice. Okay.
Tatha shankascha bhedyascha panavanaka mukhaha saha seva bhayahanyanta sa shabdastumulo bhavat.
Yeah. Say va bhya. See that?
Vabhya.
Say that 2 times, 3 times. Va
Vabhya.
Va bhya.
Vabhya.
Very good. Yeah. Now, want to do that line again?
Yes. Sahasevabhya hanyanta.
There you go. Got it. Okay. Back to Sitapa.
तथा शङ्खश्च वीर्यश्च पणावानकगोमुखः सहसैवाभ्या हन्यन्त सशब्दशतुमुलो भवत्.
Okay. Aruni.
Tataha shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivabhyahanyanta sashabdastumulo bhavat.
Very nice.
Tatha shankascha bhedyascha pranavānaka gomukaha sahasevabhyahanyanta sashabdastumulo bhavat.
Bye-bye. Okay. Now, all of you together. Tataha. One. Who counts? Sorry.
1, 2, and 3. तथा शङ्खश्च वीर्यश्च पणावानकगोमुखः सहसैवाभ्यहन्यन्त सशब्दस्तुमुलो भवत्.
Okay, very good. I just wanted to share something real quickly here with you. And that is I also put it on our WhatsApp, and which is now refusing to come up, but that's fine. It'll take its time. Yeah. So it was interesting to see the kinds of instruments that we had, right? You're talking about so many musical instruments. And here we go. This is Gomukha, you see? This is a conch shell. This is a conch shell, right? You blow it from here, but then you see how it looks like a cow's mouth, right? With the little horn there, yeah. Yes, yeah. It's just that how how the instruments are there, right? Different types of instruments. Yeah, good. Okay, so we will continue again next week from there. And I would like to thank those of you who joined us here on the Facebook, as well as who joined us here on